Hey guys, Drifter here. Welcome to my Modern Warfare Remastered live stream. Today I am streaming just for funsies, basically. Usually I have a goal to work for. Let's get in-depth gameplay, let's try to get a camo, let's try to do something. But I kind of wasn't feeling any of those. I was originally going to do a double key stream, but I may have kind of sort of missed that by a day because I'm not a smart man. So let's go ahead and go into Team Deathmatch here. I'm basically playing for keys, but the super duper slow way today. I'm going to be trying to play for keys without double crypto key. Hopefully I can get some good drops, some weapons. I'll show you what I got recently. Or maybe not. I want to say hello to Abraham, Brandon, Matthew, Bill, Jackson Davis, was up, AD, Zedmaster, Mr. Downhill Gaming, Spin, nice to see you there. You were there in the pregame chat as well. Thrift Shop Guy, nice to see you too. Hello JC, let's see. Oh god, this map. Okay, so I'm gonna be a not that camp. I'm gonna only be a moderately campy sniper. It's already better than usual. We're gonna go prone. Throw a few of these. See if we get lucky. Ah, he had a regular sniper. I was hoping he had an AR. Probably could have got him if he had an AR. See, this guy is probably gonna get got by a grenade. You're gonna get got. I'm going to push. Oh, this guy's still here. Son of a beaver! I never thought he would just sit there. But he's got a really awesome position. I need to not be out in the open, so open. But I do like this gun. I find it fun. I got a hit marker with it, which is great. 2 hit markers in a row. Less than fantastic. You should have killed me. I don't know why you didn't kill me. Throw me another one of these before I pop back up. Oh, he's over here. Whoop, nope, we're gonna have to go prone. I'm pretty sure I'm dead. Everybody likes to hide in their spawn in this game, but I find, or in this map, but I find the much better strategy to be actually to push up and try to flank people. If I can see, it's hard to do that though when you're the only person moving. If everybody's gonna play the spawn sniper battle, it goes nowhere fast. Hello, Jose. I'm gonna talk a little bit more in just a second, but I gotta try to get out of spawn kill city here with a very, very lucky headshot. Technically not a quick scope. I know there's a dude there. I could feel the auto aim like pulling. Oh shoot. There we go. No! No, 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 no. Oh, 999. New sponsor, Zithos. Thank you for sponsoring, dude. Appreciate it. Zithos, old school sponsor. Been here for a long time. I guess technically that would be a responsor, but probably has been out for a little bit. Saw it pop up. Joined a little bit too late to make a difference. Hey, VA without a job. Nice to see you coming in from the second channel. I know I've been doing a lot more streams there. I stream on my second channel pretty much every single day. Here, not quite as much. I think I've just kind of fallen in love with PUBG, and that kind of inspired me to restart it and do it over there along with a little bit of Overwatch. Just got a message from my brother. What do you use to stream is a question coming in from Thrift Shop Guy. Well, I use the Elgato HD60 Pro, and today I also have the dog cam set up on my second Elgato, so should a dog join us on the Titanfall dog bed, he'll be here. And we are streaming from Moonbase Alpha. I've got fantastic internet connection here. The lizard people aren't too much of a problem, but in case you guys don't like it, we could probably change that up and stream from Fields of Green, but this is a little bit less family friendly, so probably no green fields today. We'll stick with the Moonbase Alpha and go back to good old Call of Duty. Spin again says, you played Rainbow Six Siege? I have. I like the game. I just haven't necessarily got into that game, if that makes sense. Hey, Zero, nice to see another sponsor coming in. KT Usk says, are you going to be doing any PUBG in depth? Yes, actually. I finally got, like, personally motivated to do it, because there's a couple of weapons that I really want to test and play with and learn about, and then I'm going to be doing it as I learn it. That's typically how it happens, is I'll play a game and I'll put off on doing in depth. Seti the Yeti, thank you for subbing. Until I really get in the game, and when I want to learn about the game, when it's time for, like, when I really just want to sit down and figure out, like, the nuts and bolts of it, that's when in-depth comes. Go ahead and mute this guy just in case. I didn't call out the Normand and 2 and Bruno. Thank you for subscribing as well. Appreciate it. The Robbie, I also hate that YouTube doesn't let you sponsor the stream because of your country, but don't worry about it. I appreciate the sponsorships, but they are not required by any means. That's not why I streamed today, quite literally just for fun. I did not get the penguin thing sorted, mostly because I'm lazy. Okay, so I actually had pretty good luck sniping, which is unusual. So I'm going to push my luck. Hello, Tanner Clemson. Your senpai has noticed you, along with Short Gamer. SGX Infinity says, nice hair, dude. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Been growing my hair out for almost a year now since Laquan gave me that very nice last cut. All right, so I'm going to push my luck here and see if I can get a pick with this shotgun. Seems a little unlikely, to be honest with you, and I just missed my jump. Okay, so I screwed that up pretty bad. I've got to run around, and I've got to pick some goofy kind of positions. I'm really trying to catch somebody not paying attention. That's what we're looking for here. Just kind of hoping to find somebody near their spawn, but I don't really know where they're at. Okay, so dude's up top. That's where he's at. Gotta play this like real stealthy-like. Probably coming down here. Thought I heard somebody drop down. Okay, so now I am on candid camera with the UAV, which kind of sucks. And he's behind me, of course. Ah. Gotta play this like ultra conservative. I do think hiding out in the house, though, is going to be the way to go. Okay, so this guy died down below, which means my friend should be down here below somewhere. Should be. Where are you at down here? No? UAV should expired. Yep, but the guy should know I'm in the building. It's a really slow game of TDM, to be honest with you guys. Okay. Opposition acquired. Oh, the same guy? The same guy is hiding in the house. Come on. Ay, 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 ay. I want to get a shotgun kill on stream. In this game, getting a shotgun kill, I feel, is a legitimate challenge because of how quickly you die. Like, everything kills you in 1 or 2 shots. Like, if you're playing, like, Black Ops 2, the same dude is driving me crazy here today. As I was saying, if you're playing Black Ops 2, you can, like, tank a bunch of shots. Kuros, thank you for subbing. And, like, run in guns ablazing and, like, cheese people with shotguns. In this game, every gun is a shotgun, and everything kills you instantly, so getting shotgun kills is much, much more challenging. I've definitely fed that guy. Oh, here we go, here we go, here we go. Fuck, fuck, fuck. He's gonna see me and turn around immediately if he's smart. But I have a shotgun. Okay, so I killed him, but it wasn't the... No, 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 not you again! Again! Okay, it was a different guy at least, but that was really odd. Like, to finally find a person and then get surrounded by said people. UAV makes my life much harder than it needs to be. Until I do that. That's very satisfying. Still should be on UAV, basically. Okay. Whoop. What? Ah. Well, that's what it's like when the enemy has UAV. We have a question. Jafar Harasan, do you have any more philosophical videos coming? And Christian Bailey, thank you for subscribing. I do and I don't. Oh, what a brutal kill. Like, I guess they're not really philosophical videos as much as they are, like, scientifical videos. I'm planning a big video series on global warming. I feel that it's a very important topic to discuss. No, no, no. Okay, now we have a UAV. Now I can do this much more effectively. I probably should have run CUAV here. Whoop, that's bad. That's bad. I woofed it. I woofed it, team. I woofed it hard. I'm planning a big series on global warming. I think it's going to be like a 4-part series. I missed. That's what's brutal about this game with shotguns. Like, you're at a complete disadvantage as far as it goes. I might swap off in a bit, but I'm committed now. I want to go all the way with it. I know there's a lot more friends around. There's always more friends. Like, says, why do you have Jug? It ruins the game. Because I have a shotgun, and because I die so incredibly quickly. Jug's kind of the only thing that's going to keep me going with this shotgun class. Like, if I kill you with this weapon, rest assured I could have killed you with any other weapon. Swoosh, thank you for subbing, man. Oh man, oh man. Spooky, come on. Try and back out of this. Oh god. So spooky. Fahad Aziz, thank you for subbing. Just trying to buy myself a little tight. Hey Reverend Satan, nice to see you. Whew. It's getting kind of frustrating at the moment. Like, it's fun, and then again it's not. I probably won't do many more shotgun games today. Especially not with this shotgun. Maybe not against this team. Shit. I'm trying to, like, I'm thinking like I'm playing PUBG for some reason. Like, I'm over here running around trying to get peeks on people. Trying to see, look at this. That guy knew I was there the whole time. I bet he stays there too. I bet he doesn't move. And I bet he uses the radar to judge where I'm coming. Ooh, that was him. That was him, I think. So he should have gone in here, and he should have gone up. What? Am I drunk? Same guy, same mistake. New guy, new mistake. Oh, I'm on candid camera again. That's such an old phrase. Also spooky here. A random one. Adam Newman, thank you for subbing. Anyway, back on topic. The global warming video is a series of videos about the topic. I think I've got it broken down into 4 parts in my head. Part 1 is, what is global warming? Part 2 is, why should I care about it? We probably have part 3 is probably the fun one, that's arguments against. I missed arguments against global warming. And then part 4 is solutions. Like, if this is such a big problem, how do we fix it? But the problem then becomes, oh god, that's martyrdom. Problem, that's going to be a very spooky episode. I'm probably going to end up on Drama Alert for that one. Josh Sean donated $5, says, hey man, can you explain the theory of dark matter? I love your brain and voice. Oh man, Okay, well that was great. Just kind of crashed on me. Still crashing. Can't back out. Gabriel Trottenberg, thank you for subbing, dude. Appreciate it. Camp Kex, I might do RPD a little bit next. Global warming is a hoax. Yeah, sure, thanks. Okay, the theory of dark matter. I do know a little bit about that. I'm not an astrophysicist, but I am somewhat versed on it, so I could probably talk a little bit. Got a lot of messages rolling in. Let's do something a little more fun. Let's run around off radar. The radar got me pretty bad last time. Couple of dudes up here. Okay, so dark matter is real. It's real matter, so keep that in mind. The thing about it that makes it dark, or makes it so complicated, so complicated, is we can't see it or observe it. So we have our theory of the universe and how things work, like gravity and momentum and light, photons, and all this sort of scientific-y fancy stuff that I'm sure all of you have seen 1,000 times before in 1,000 different scientific articles. You know, we know that it takes a couple of seconds for information from get to the Earth to the Moon because of relativity, and you can't travel faster than the speed of light and things like that. Eustace Bagay, thank you for subbing. But then we run into this weird problem. If things can't travel faster than the speed of light, and we understand all the fundamental forces, then why is the universe expanding faster than the speed of light? And why is there more, we'll say, pull, gravity-wise, like force-wise, than there should be? Like, we know how much mass there is, we know how much gravity there should be, yet it's moving faster and pulling harder. It's like accelerating. And one of those reasons that we have chosen to give it such a strange name is called dark matter. Now, the reason we call it dark matter is because we can't directly observe or measure this kind of matter. We know it's there because we know it's doing something. It's pushing the planets around, it's pulling galaxies apart really fast. This is bad. Yep, I was gonna die in the hallway. Like, it's doing something, right? But we don't know what it is. We can't pick it up on any of our instruments, we can't see it, we can't taste it, we can't measure it properly. I am just getting murdered here. I'm about to get screwed in the butt really hard. Really, really hard. The helicopter, yep. So, we know that there's an additional force in our universe. And we know it takes up space, we know it bends light, we know it does goofy things, kind of like regular matter. As a matter of fact, it doesn't do anything that strange as much as that we can't measure it. So we just decided to call it dark matter. Now, the problem with that is there's 1,000 sci-fi and TV shows that say that talk about things called dark matter or dark energy. I'm getting here again. There's a dude behind me, I think. I'm getting screwed. Yep, getting screwed bad. They're going to jump down and get me in a second. Yep. And it's just like a placeholder name for now. And that's not the most brilliant or scientific explanation, but it's what I've got for today. Dark matter is just something that we know to exist because we can see it doing things. Kind of like, for example, you can't see the wind. We can't see the wind, but we know that it blows the wind chimes. We can't see electricity with our eyes, except maybe a lightning strike, but you can certainly feel it when you put a penny in a light socket. There are forces at play that we know exist, but we can't, like, directly observe, and that's dark matter. We know it's there, we know it's doing something, but we don't know much about it. So it's dark matter, it's a placeholder name for now, and a lot of dumb theories about it. Dark matter faster than speed of light travel, dark matter makes up black holes, dark matter the next fuel, and none of those are really true. Most of those are honestly just pretty silly. But that's kind of how science and science fiction tend to go together. I should not have challenged that at all. That was so silly. We have somebody in the chat saying this game needs new maps. Maybe. It has quite a few maps. They've been adding some. They added the map packs back, but unfortunately you got to pay for them, and since I'm a cheap ass, I am not going to be doing that at all. Let's see what we've got going on. I missed quite a few subscribers. There's a Vietnamese one that subscribed. Gabriel, Eustace, Peter, Untouched Nat, Mandingo, Fares, Desktop, Nady, Nade Finesser, Best Minecraft Videos, and Ali Snake. Thank you very much, and thank you, Josh Son, for the $5 donation. Appreciate it. Good topic, too. Fun one. I like fun topics. We're going to do wet work, actually, and I'll probably stick with the same class and gun. It tends to work very well. The bloom in this game is obnoxious. It can be quite strong. Tiana Plate... This guy's just listening to nonsense. Said, did the adpocalypse end? Nah, Gio Gonzalez, thank you for subbing. It didn't really end in any traditional sense. It just changed. That's the kind of the good and bad thing about YouTube gaming. It just changes all the time. Drifter, are you religious? Arno, I would probably say yes, I am religious. Born and raised Southern Baptist Christian. Would still describe myself as Christian, even though I don't go to church very much. I had some very, very bad experiences in churches that I'm just not going to talk about on stream. I would say I'm probably a lazy Christian or a very liberal Christian. I'm a Christian that believes in gay rights. Turtleman Gaming just subscribed. Thank you very much. I try to distance myself from the worst of my brethren, the one that you would see on TV, the crazy preachers, the you're all sinners and you go to hell. Brandon Martin just subscribed. Thank you very much. Welcome, Kyle V. Thank you for sponsoring the channel, dude. I appreciate it. Welcome to Team Drift. I appreciate the support. Hope you enjoy your time here. Nemuaz, thank you for subbing too. And that's one of the saddest things is I think you have like Christianity and then Christianity TM. Dijon Debour, thank you for subbing. There's a lot of people that like to use their religion as an excuse, Clayton, thank you for subbing, to do wrong by other people. They like to use the laws and commandments of their religion as an excuse to put down other groups of people that they don't necessarily agree with or want to have anything to do with. And I think that that sort of bigotry really is a good word for it. It's completely unacceptable. And I think that it's something that Jesus would quite literally be ashamed of. Not just my opinion on that, but I think that's a very real thing. Thank you, Kino Leo. Thank you for subbing. I'm trying to push around here. Says, hello there. Love the streams. Come visit me in Israel. Nah, dude. I'm good. I don't really want to visit you in Israel because I don't... This is so annoying in my experience. When my whole team just wants to camp, they're going to push up on us is what's going to happen. And I don't get an opportunity to push up because everybody's going to sit right here. So if I go forward, I'm the odd man out, which sucks. I'm going to have to camp for a second. Ooh, we got a new gun. Well, I like it suppressed, but I'm going to use this one just... It's new. Gonna die around in this corner. Oh, got a little sickle kill. All right. Okay, so now this other team's playing the corner game too. My boy here is going to draw a lot of attention my way that I didn't necessarily want. That kind of sucked really bad. See, everybody wants to camp, which is no fun. I think that's what makes this map a little more fun in Dom, is that people have to move. They can't, they can't just sit in one place and do nothing. I'm just gonna have to push like all the way through, probably. Shoot.
Our UAV is online.
Why won't you die?
UAV recon standing by. We've taken the
I've got to go crouch for a second here. I'm gonna hope they don't notice me. Nah, they noticed me. Well, I did get a little bit of time out of it. Yeah, when I have teammates that don't push, it's very hard to get anything going on. Not that I can't. See, this guy on my left is about to die. He's about to just get bum rushed. Gonna go over. I'm Cadillac. Thank you for subbing. Now, that's kind of my views on religion. That's probably what you're looking for the most part. I'm playing on PS4 right now. James Goddard, thank you for subbing. I'm no longer on the Xbox One train. I know that that makes a lot of Xbox fans very upset for a variety of reasons. But ultimately, I just left it behind, and it wasn't because I'm a COD cocksucker and I wanted the DLC here and I'm a traitor and all these other goofy things. I'd actually kind of quit playing COD on Xbox about the same time that Advanced Warfare was going on, like before Black Ops 3 really started bumping, because I was so sick of the Xbox One and all of its goofy bugs. I'm going to go up and camp so that I can, I'm going to call this in. I'm pretty bad pinned here, though. Okay, all the baddies are really close to me, so I'm going to have to call an airstrike and hope that it doesn't actually hit me. They're going to probably push here. Really, nobody? There we go. That's what I'm talking about. I tried. I'll go ahead and call in a chopper. Now, if I'm an asshole, which I definitely am, guaranteed grade A, I'm going to camp it out and see if I can let my helicopter get me some kills. It's just the best strategy in the game. It's a stupid strategy. It shouldn't be in the game. It shouldn't be balanced like that. But it's a classic part of the game. There's one. If I get two more, I'll get a UAV. I'm really hoping I can get 5 off the chopper. There's another one. Okay. It's looking pretty good. It's going to burst again. When it does, it's probably going to get somebody. It's not like there's a lot of places to hide on this map. Didn't get one. And they actually shot down my chopper. I got 2 free kills off of it. Oh, I'm about to get screwed. There we go. Got a UAV. I'm going to have to try and long range this dude over here. There we go. Got another airstrike. Going to call it in super fast on the guys camping up here. I'm going to pull back out of Grenade City and hope that my airstrike gets another 2, so I get another easy chopper. There's 1. Come on, anybody going to be dumb and run through? No. Oh, awesome. Got 2. So we've got a chopper in reserve. Now it's time for me to rush and push and get every conceivable kill that I can. Which is none. We'll go ahead and do that. Kyle V says, "Hey dude, what's your take on the new Xbox One X?" I have very mixed feelings about it. I'm a big fan of the power, okay? It is for console, it's a powerhouse. Like, that part of the marketing is not BS. That is completely true. Come on, I can aim better than you. There we go. No! Oh! Not gonna get another free chopper. There's the fake Michael Condrey account popping in to say hi. Fun thing about Michael Condrey, and honestly most of the people I've met at Sledgehammer Games, they all, like, they love being on Twitter and Facebook and Instagram and, like, on Reddit and shit. Like, these people, they all just so you know, all the people at Sledgehammer have Reddit accounts. Whether you see them or not, they're there and they're reading the crazy shit you guys write about World War II and other games. Like, they're very, very community-oriented. Probably more so than almost any other dev team. I will admit that IW has been very community-oriented this time. Vaughn does his sort of own style of things, but like, if you guys have something to say about World War II, Good, bad, ugly, horrible, I guarantee you they're there and they see it. Like, they don't respond to stuff, but these people be in the office working and they have like a tab that r/World War II open. they keep up and compare. What would you compare the Call of Duty World War II time to kill to? It's probably... It's pretty damn fast. Or the rifles are pretty fast. Like the BAR and the M1 Garand are pretty fast, time to kill wise. They're very similar to either this game's semi-autos, or maybe CoD Ghost. A lot of 3-shot kills. When it comes to SMGs, the SMGs are more like Black Ops. Like, they're not the really fast. I earned 1 depot credit. Amazing. They're not the really fast killing SMGs. Truly, they are not. And I did have a request to create a class. I'll drop this one. We had an RPD class request, which I don't do a lot of RPDing these days. But I will, just because we've had such a nice request. I'll keep the Deagle. Deagle's good. Fire. Yeah, that's pretty set. We'll do an RPD. Do I have a... I think I do have a kit for it. Yeah, we'll do this one. We'll do the white RPD, whatever map it is that comes up. Hey, Space Badger, nice to see you. I'm going to make sure I haven't missed any sponsors. I saw some talking. There's Kyle. Anyway, Xbox One X, before I got off track. Power. Love it. 4K, love it, even though that's going to be a pain in my ass for content creation because 4K takes a lot of bandwidth. There is some things that I don't like in that it still has to support games from the previous Xbox, which has half the power. I think it's using almost all of its power just to scale the games and not necessarily improve the graphics. Let's see, Ballistic Combo, Julio, Jesper Muff, I'm Candlejack, Matthew Lee, James Goddard, TJ Tiger, all of you just subscribed. Appreciate it. I don't think I called out Brandon Martin either. Thank you for the new subscribers. Appreciate it. Everybody's welcome here. But I think it's using the majority of its newfound power just for scaling up to 4K and not necessarily for doing anything else. You're going to depot credit every 420 minutes? Yeah. Every 420 minutes. You think Scavenger will make an appearance? I think Scavenger's in. I don't think I have to think about it. I'm pretty sure they already had it there in the build. Nobody came, huh? No friends. What the fuck's going on here? We're playing a full team. Oh, they're a camping team. Okay. This guy's probably going to kill my team. Nope, my team got him, and then they started spawning behind me, of all things. Guys, if you want to, I think I'm going to swap over to Domination, because this is just kind of turning into a camp fest. Bad. That was kind of weird. I didn't even hear the gunshots, really, on my end. Tristan Pack, thank you for subbing. Appreciate it. See, I know most of these maps from a Domination or, like, objective standpoint. I don't play a whole lot of... What is this? What was this? I thought it was a new gun. I don't play a lot of just straight TDM, so I don't often do this kind of nonsense. Oh. There we go, I'll just hose them if I have to. Like, I'm not used to this sort of goofy, like, spawn flipping when there's no objectives. I'm just kind of like, it's like, where's the point? I gotta play around the point. Okay, don't pop out, don't pop out. Okay. I'll take this in case I run out of ammo. And I am definitely running out of ammo. I'm in a bad way. If they push me that way, I'm gonna die. I'm just hoping this guy comes first. Nope, he moved? Didn't even need the other one. I'm gonna go ahead and reload and put my 12 bullets in and pray. You're getting a nice big bounce up there. Minion47, thank you for subbing. Appreciate it, man. They probably saw me come over here. Guess not, actually.
Enemy UAV is airborne.
Oh, I got him with the last bullet. Yikes. All right, who'd I miss in the sub train? Harley Price, Your Average Joe, Charlie Butcher, Dennis, John. Appreciate you guys. Fautany says, hey Drifter, what are your thoughts on the gun control laws in California? When it comes to California and New York in particular, I find the gun control laws to be very extreme. I understand them, the reasoning for some of them when it comes to like problems with population density. I think my helicopter just saved me from behind. Like in a really densely populated area, having lots of firearms is a very scary thing for your police force to have to think about on a daily basis. Why do I even use guns? I should just knife people, honestly. Like, I totally get that, but I still think that they're constitutionally questionable. And the fact that what really worries me when I see a lot of the gun control laws from, like, California or New York or something, is it seems like the people that are...
Our UAV is online. Friendly airstrike on the way.
What? This guy just run past me? Yes. Shoot. It seems like the people that are passing these laws generally don't understand firearms or how they work. Like, you see this thing like high-capacity magazines are what kill people. Those are the things that we need to ban. And then you see we need an assault weapon ban, and the people that are passing the laws can't pick... it's Dezent, thank you for subbing. Can't pick out an assault weapon from, like, a list of weapons. You'll see that we need to ban certain types of ammo, 9mm, because... Glock uses 9mm, and Glocks are cop killers. No. Glocks are incredibly cheap, low-maintenance, easy handguns, and people, that's why they kill cops, is because they're just super easy to get your hands on. Like, 22s are easy to get too, though the bullet caliber is probably a little bit too low to cause any of that sort of chaos. It's so goofy to see these sort of things, or we can't have long rifles, we can't have shotguns under a certain length. Now that's maybe a little more sensible given that sawed-off shotguns are ridiculously dangerous and they're not skillful or for hunting, or they're really not for anything but fucking up people. I'm gonna challenge this other guy. Should not have challenged him. He also had a long-range weapon. I just got greedy. I wanted to show off for the stream. And I feel like the gun laws there are really crazy, and there's super high taxes on them. One of my Batrini Igrak, thank you for subbing. One of the craziest things I'd ever seen was a reporter from New York wanted to show how difficult it was to get a concealed handgun carry license in New York. Now, concealed carry isn't a constitutional right, but it is a very common right, and it's one that a lot of people need. And in order to do that, I think you had to get like permission from the police chief in New York, and you had to have a valid reason and a lot of training and all this other sort of stuff. And he says, I'm a newspaper reporter. I report on, you know, criminals and drug lords and all sorts of stuff. I get daily threats against my life. I have been under police protection so many times, yada, yada, yada. And he fills out the paperwork, and the people at the police department, they're like, yeah, we don't think you have a valid reason to have a gun. And they looked into it, like 99% of people that fill out the paperwork to apply to get a firearm get rejected for not having a valid reason. And the guy's like, so because I'm a reporter and I report on mafiosos that want to kill me on the regular, I don't qualify to protect myself? Let's go ahead and... Yep. Thank you, Fireside Lemons. Appreciate the Insta mod on that guy. Jake Roth says, you think MWR will die when World War II comes out? It's probably going to hurt a lot. It's funny how very few of these COD games, like, straight up die. Like, there's still people playing COD Ghost. There's still people on Black Ops 2. The crazy thing about COD games is they have very long lifespans. I mean, people are still buying Black Ops 3 supply drops and stuff. It's really surprising. I just wasted a lot of shots right there. And I do mean a lot of them. Maybe he'll peek me again. I don't think he is, though. Hopefully my UAV does enough for my team to get the win. We could still lose. I'm going to try to hammer this helichopper real quick. Probably going to kill me. Alright, I waited out burst number 1. Okay, AC's kicking up really high. Tyler Ross, who's very frequent on the second channel, says, I was shopping and I saw a guy open carry in Texas. Yeah, open carry can be kind of scary if it's not what you're expecting. Hey, Sir Toast, nice to see you. By the way, Sir Toast, I wanted to pass a compliment on, especially from you, and I'll do it the way that you enjoy it the most, from Fields of Green. Your Reaper gameplay last night in Overwatch was fantastic. I talked about it with Jessica and a few other of the teammates. I think that on our team, you were the carry, Toast. I think that you were the one honestly carrying and dealing the most damage, and I wanted to pass on a compliment to you for your Reaper gameplay. So let's go back to CoD World War II. Actually, I already have that. Sorry, CoD MWR. I have the scenes and pre-rolls and stuff for CoD World War II ready to go whenever the beta goes live. Let's see. Let's do some in-depth on IW. Nah, man, I'm going to have to pass. Face cam and sound don't match. They probably don't. Unfortunately, there is a disconnect there. What is this crap? I just spawned right here by this guy.
How do you spawn on? Securing Charlie.
Yeah, because they have all the points, so we're gonna spawn out almost all the time. I'm gonna try to take B then, actually. That was a bad shot. 2 bad shots in a row. What am I doing? I should just retire. That was a career ender right there. That was so trash.
Securing Charlie.
Got the guy that was coming to peek me. Now they're all gonna be out here soon. That's not good. That was really good. I'm still in a super bad position. I don't have like a lot of space to work with that's safe. I need a safe space, guys! Please make my college campus a safe space. Oh, that was a big miss right there. Don't notice me, don't notice me. I hear that guy saying, you fucking... I'm playing so stupid. We found a 44 Magnum? Alright, we got one of these. Alright, let's do it. I don't know what I'm going to be able to do with this pinned to my spawn, but... Oh man, I'm super pinned. I might get this guy though. Because he's going to miss position. It's suppressed too. Ooh. If I'm lucky. Be lucky, be lucky, be lucky. Ah, not so lucky. Reverend Satan says, I don't care what anybody says. Call of Duty Ghost was a good Call of Duty. I just didn't like it. Futney, I'm not going to be doing the Destiny 2 beta. I just moved away from the Destiny thing. Dude, D1115, I snipe like a grandpa. Dude, I could be your grandfather in World War I sniping, but with much better style. Batrini, thank you for subbing, and Jack V, appreciate it. Dude, I snipe like a grandpa. I'm not going to deny that, okay? I old man snipe. I don't quickscope too much. That's not the way to go. I'm not expecting any remastered Call of Duty games in a long time. Just kind of not. Mustafa Raid says something about, is it okay to get a different IW disc region in order to play MWR? Or do I have to get the same region? Probably going to have to say in region. Sing Video Game News, thank you for subbing. Bryce McDonald says, Drifter, please answer me this. Do you still lucid dream and deal with the Shadow Man? I still rewatch your dream series ever so often. It's so important to me that you answer my question. Yes, I still lucid dream in a sense. I don't... We're going to take this one and we're going to do this attachment. Juggernaut. Yep, man, I'm going to be such an asshole here. This is such an asshole class. Because I know I'm going to just play a huge ass. That's going to be my plan. The lucid dreams still happen, though they're a little bit less frequent than usual. It's usually not so much as that I'm control of my dream, like I control it like Fantasyland and just go and do whatever, as much as it is I kind of dream and I wake up in a scenario of some kind and I'm conscious and I make choices inside of that. But I don't deal with the Shadow Man, or Mr. Shadow, as I affectionately named him. The Shadow is the Jungian Shadow, but it's spelled like Jungian Shadow. I'll type it in right here in this, like that, in the chat, so you can see how to spell it if you want to look it up. It's a psychological archetype that famous psychologist Carl Gustav Jung adequately named along with the Anima and Animus in the early 1920s, I think it was, maybe a little bit earlier than that. And I no longer deal with Shadow Man problems because I have come to accept that part of myself and or defeated myself, depending on how you want to look at it. And yeah, the Shadow Man is no more. I ate him. He is gone. He is donezo. Okay, gotta play it safe. Gotta wait. Now he's gonna push me. Nope. Focus on them. Focus on them. Don't focus on me. Just focus on them. I think he went into last stand. Oh, this is such an asshole gun. Garrett Wohler has something not so kind to say. Says the second Holy Crusade is upon us, but it's Muslims this time, and we're going to lose. I don't think that is true at all. Really? All the bombs are going off, and he's just sitting there. I thought that was a body for sure. I do not believe that there is a Holy Crusade or Jihad against us, at least not from mainstream Islam. Now, there's definitely some branches and some nuts out there. And the problem being is that there's a lot of them, a lot of nuts. Islam's very, very big, so it doesn't have to be that high a percentage of people that are bad before you get a lot of bad people. And I don't think that the way to win the war on terror, so to speak... Now, a lot of people, what they want to do is... We'll put the closed down borders thing aside, because that actually makes a certain degree of sense. What they really want to do is sort of kill all the Muslims, or eradicate their religion, or bomb them back into the Stone Age, as I hear all the time. The problem is, though, that the religious extremists aren't even always coming from the really bad regions. Don't get me, they're definitely there. But a lot of them are coming in from first world countries because they're being radicalized online. And I'm not about censoring the internet, but rather the solution is... I'm going to push these people too much if I'm not careful. The solution is to fight the ideology. If you fight the... I'll definitely take the free kill. If you fight the people, literally the people, that's a losing battle. The only way to do this is to fight the ideology and beat the ideology with a better system of your own. You have to make something that's more attractive to them than what they currently have, which honestly I don't see being very difficult. But that's what it is. Jump, 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 you bastard! Like, you have to have some sort of... And this, the best example I have on this was how we defeated communism in the probably about 50s through 80s. So communism, you guys forget, was very popular at a point. I just saw this guy spawn. Like, communism was the shit. Like, it was growing fast. There was a lot of people. There was a lot of people that believed in it. And communism worked well because if you're really poor, communism has a lot to offer you. It can take you from poor to relatively middle, or like middle lower, pretty damn quick. Now, what communism can't do is it can't make you very rich. Communism can't... It can take you, like, from awful to okay, but that's kind of it, and it does it at the expense of some other people and some freedoms. Our plan in the United States, and it was a brilliant plan, mind you, was to help bolster the economy of several European countries, and Europe in general, and our goal was to get rich quick and to make it attainable for other people, so they would see all these rich Americans and their luxuries and their nice things, and communism just cannot compete with that. Like, communism couldn't guarantee people that level of wealth, so it never really caught on. And it's a similar kind of idea of what we need to do with radical Islam. Clayton Howard says, we defeated communism. The entire west coast of the U.S. is run by communists. Kepler, thank you for subbing. You say that, and it's a funny joke. They're very left-leaning, and they like communal things and social things. But I'm telling you, the communism that California has is not the same communism that Soviet Russia had, okay? They're on different scales. But it's the same idea in that there's something about the terrorist ideology that appeals to the people that are involved in it. There's something that they find attractive, some idea that they latch onto that either consciously or subconsciously they feel like they're going to gain from it. And what we need to do, instead of focusing on blowing people up, is to truly understand this ideology, to really kind of get inside their headspace in the same way that we did with the Soviets, and make a better system and win the mind war. Like, we're losing the mind game. We're losing people to the mind game. I think there's a lot of very poor, disaffected Muslims in the world. Just the countries aren't in the best of conditions, to be honest with you. And, man, this gun sucks. And what's ending up happening is they just, they like what ISIS and these other people have to offer, subconsciously or not. Being a martyr, being a warrior, being something like that, it makes them feel big. It makes them feel important, like they're contributing something, like they're going somewhere with their lives. They're giving something to a greater cause. I don't know. I'm not part of ISIS. I couldn't tell you all the way. But there's something about it that works for these people that the whole, like, capitalist America system just doesn't. Ooh. Like, hey, Tight Tonum, thank you very much. Nice to see you in the stream. We're definitely squeezing these people. See if we can get some cheapo kills. Let me see if I can be an asshole here. I'm going to bet on this side. Now we have a question on how do you donate. There's a link in the description if you want to do that. But it's no worries and no pressure. It's not a I need donation stream. It's a we playing games for fun stream. That's all it is. Oh, getting shot here. Memelis' Bay, thank you for subbing. Got quite a few subs coming in. Who do we have? Annette, Kepler, Kyle, Owen, Dark Vader, Tyler. Thank you all. Draconian says, okay, if we're going to discuss communism, then let's do this. What are the flaws of capitalism? Okay, that's a very good question. And honestly, that's such a good question. The answer to that question was probably best answered by Karl Marx. And now Karl Marx is famous for more or less inventing communism, so to speak. But what he originally was famous for back in the day was pointing out the flaws in capitalism. Karl Marx pointed out the flaw in capitalism, and the shortest version of it is that power attracts more power, or that rich people want to get richer. And our version of capitalism is we have a government that more or less plays neutral party, makes sure the laws are enforced and everything's safe, and we're on pretty much a level playing field. The reality, though, is that very wealthy people will co-opt the government and take advantage of it. Wax has subscribed. These days, you would think about them as corporate bigwigs that get tax breaks, and their products kill people, but they don't really go to jail. They just have to pay a fine. However, back in the day, what it was is like rampant and runaway barren capitalism. You would have like oil giants or coal giants, and they would literally like hire private security to take out like just kill. I'm trying to do this while I'm fighting these people. Strikers and labor union workers and stuff. And in a lot of ways, it was of course that's wildly illegal. They would hire police or private police, like they would have their own little private armies. They were good friends with the government. They would get really crazy laws passed. They would do a lot of strange things, and I think that one of the odder ones is that they would kind of like the governor or the local police on their side, and they would get permission to deputize people that they saw fit. So of course they would deputize a bunch of people that acted as a private police for them, and they would just kill people. They would just murk people. You had people working 7 days a week with no breaks, 10 hours a day, and they weren't even getting paid money. They were getting paid in script, which is like company coupons. Imagine working for Walmart, and Walmart says, well, instead of paying you money, we're only going to pay you in Walmart gift cards that can only be redeemed at Walmart, but not at the regular store that people shop for. It's the company store where all the prices are different and not necessarily the greatest. So you had like true wage slavery. It was really bad. Now the unions came along and busted that. Don't get me wrong, there's a lot of problems with unions, but the question was what's wrong with capitalism? And that's just that power attracts more power. That's the shortest version of it. It's not complicated, it's not sophisticated, it's not pretty. It's that rich people will do anything, legal or not. And so now this is what happens. The Barracuda says, Mario says, that's not actual capitalism, that's Wild West capitalism, that's a broken capitalism. Maybe, but that's the system that you create. A flawed system is still a system, and there's almost no ideal system. That's kind of the problems of communism, is that people are lazy and you don't end up with choices and you can't meet market demands. So communism or capitalism no matter how nice you make your system or how good your government enforces it, you always end up with some degree of corruption. It can be extreme or not. And the other problem is that the people that control the means of production, the people that own the land, that own the factories, that own the goods, wealthy basically, have a disproportionate amount of freedom and influence and power than the people that are poorer. Maybe not on paper, but in practice almost always. And that's kind of what Karl Marx pointed out. Now, he went way, way into that. Like, he went way overboard on that, and much more articulate than I am. That's what he got famous for. Now, as for communism, there's many flaws with that. I think that our system that we have now is probably the best one that we're going to get for quite some time. I'll probably use that right there. So, we've got a good system, but it's not perfect, okay? Garrett Roller says it well. Anything made by man is going to be flawed. Mike Groenback Madsen says, what do you think about the model we use in Denmark? The Slasher 41 has subscribed. Well, I don't live in Denmark. I know a few people that do. Some very far right and some very far left. What you guys have is what we would call democratic socialism. Now, extreme socialism or true socialism is basically like where your life is owned by the state. That's not particularly fun. The model they have in Denmark is almost like a cherry-picked model where they took some very nice aspects of socialism, the force sharing, the government control of things like healthcare and some of the like utilities and stuff. And they took some of the better parts that we have in America, freedom. Ray McGuire, thank you for subbing. You know, our concepts of democracy and votes and fairness, and some other concepts that are more familiar to capitalism, like free markets, trading, that sort of stuff. And they just did a sort of pick and choose, and they made a model that works very, very well. I think a lot of it's more regional to Denmark. It may not work as well outside of Denmark, but the one that they made for Denmark does work quite well. And I have very little bad to say about the country. I almost never see Denmark in a negative light anywhere. TV, news, media, radio, in the United States for that matter. So that's what you've got. Yeah, social democracy. It's kind of like, I don't want to compare it to China because that's different. That's like a democratic social. That's like a capitalist communism. It's a hodgepodge, right? It's a pick and choose. It's a pick your own sort of adventure. I'm gonna get popped if I stand here very long at all. Oh, I see him too. Maybe I guess I can get him from this range. Nope, he got popped. Don't pick me, don't pick me. Oh, I'm out of ammo. I'm gonna go prone. It says the models work very well in Europe in general. They do. You've got some unique things, though. And that Europe is a very, we'll say, postmodern economy. They've got some unique things about their economy that we don't have in the U.S. And this is going to make me sound very racist, but one of those things is that they do not have a very genetically diverse population in most of these countries. Like, oh, that is a very nice way to earn an airstrike. You end up, like in the United States, we're culturally and racially diverse, which in a lot of contexts is a good thing, but in some things like, say, we'll use healthcare, it can get very complicated very fast because when you have a very diverse population, they're going to have different needs from a healthcare system. They're going to be prone to different disorders. They're going to have different cultural concepts about the proper levels of care. You're going to have class divides and race divides and income level divides, unequal sharing of goods, conflict work, people taking advantage of it. And America's just crazy. Look, we take everything you do in Europe and we just add a lot of crazy fun to it here in the US. That's one of the things I like about our country. We're very extra, okay? Everything we do is very extra in this country. We bump it up a notch, okay? But when it comes to like distributing wealth equally and like social services, it's like when you tell Americans something is free, it's kind of like the same thing as telling people there's an all-you-can-eat buffet. They take that shit to the extreme. So if it's free, it needs to be really free, and it needs to be really affordable. Because if you tell somebody there's free healthcare in America, there's going to be a whole new people that identify as top-notch like hospital raiders, or they'll be like Yelp for hospitals. There'll be people that live in hospitals. There'll be people that get surgeries just for fun. Like, we're so extra in this country, it's hard to predict or even properly allocate goods. It's crazy. It can be crazy awesome sometimes. Even our high school football games have like fucking army jets fly over to celebrate because we're awesome like that. But then on the other side of the awesome, there's a price to pay for it. Oh gosh, I'm getting so many knife kills today. Just gave him a little love tap right there. No, I ain't losing C. London isn't a country. No, it's not. Do you believe in public health care? I have mixed feelings. I definitely don't believe in whatever healthcare we have now, because that's a big stinking mess. It's about to get bigger, stinkier, and messier, too. Yep, that's my PUBG aim coming in. Actually, let's take this M40. Is that still here? Yeah, what do we got on it? Just basic. Alright, that works. That works, too. Thought I saw a friend out here. Take your time. It's a very risky place that takes all my time, but it worked. I saw him. There's two though. There's gonna be more. Oh, I should have knifed him. Should have knifed him. I'm gonna go ahead and save my chopper for next round. See, I'm looking at the chat. There's a lot of different things. People have different opinions about. I like this. This is nice. I'll use this for a little bit. Once we got this, we can make it happen. Love the Stream Deck. We can do such fun things with it. A lot of different political opinions about things. And what I want you guys to remember is the most important thing when it comes to politics or communism, socialism, capitalism, isms, deities, ites, groups, people, different beliefs and philosophies. It's probably more important that you understand a philosophy than you believe in it. And it's probably more important than if you have a personal philosophy. Like, let's say you are a libertarian, capitalist, pro-America, freedom guy to the max. That's fine. But what's probably the most important thing for your belief system's survival in the long run is not necessarily that everybody agrees with you and that they believe in the same things you believe in, but rather that... What is he shooting at? But rather that they understand your belief system, that they understand where you're coming from, why you think the things that you do. And by that I mean that they understand your fundamental beliefs. We'll use like libertarianism as an example. That's very, very pro-free market. They believe that trading and economy and capitalist systems of governance are like the fundamentals of life. Like trading is fundamental, and that personal freedom is fundamental because there's no what's the right way? That's probably, I'm not going to get too deep into the philosophy, but their two most important things are more or less unlimited economy, free trade, taxes, all that's largely unregulated. Safety regulations, all that stuff gone. So they just want to have like awesome business stuff. And they don't believe that the government has the right to interfere with business because business is a fundamental aspect of human nature. And the other thing is that human beings inherently desire to be free. And we all want different stuff, and we're going to do different things and have different beliefs. A libertarian would most likely tell you that a citizen should be free to be a gay Jewish Muslim if they want to, because that's their right to do that. And another private citizen living the same life has no right to tell them what they should or shouldn't believe or why, or place any regulations on it for that particular belief system. To the extreme, mind you. And most of their beliefs will flow from those two things. Any specific issue, when they think deep down and hard, they'll reference one of those two things. We can play a similar game for most of the groups here in the U.S. Is that... Oh, this is bad. I'm gonna get shot. Oh god, there's a guy up here and I'm gonna have to knife him. Yep. Knew it. Wasted 2 shots. I think this is my suppressed guy right here. Nope. Do the same thing with Democrat, Republican, whatever. They're gonna have like some sort of fundamental belief, and in most cases, everything else is gonna like flow from that fundamental belief. I got poppy spawned right there. V Prodigy says, "Hey Drift, you think you'll be making any Dream videos?" Oh man, probably not anytime soon. I haven't had that crazy of a dream anytime lately. I've had some funny ones, mind you, but I don't think people are particularly interested in funny ones. Hey Drift, would you like the other two Modern Warfare games to come out as remasters? Absolutely, I think it'd be awesome. It's gonna be a real goofy grenade. I don't think I'm gonna make it. No, I didn't make it. I know right where he's at too. Oh no, I don't. No, I don't. No, I don't. I thought he was behind the other set of barrels. Made a big mistake. The other two games essentially are remastered. If you play Call of Duty Online, it's a weird hodgepodge of COD 4, MW1, 2, 3, and a little bit of Black Ops 1 in there as well. Sex Pistol says, "Hey Drift, what's your favorite anime?" Oh, I've got a lot. I like Fooly Cooly. I enjoyed Cowboy Bebop a lot. I know that's very old school. I actually enjoyed Steins Gate a lot. I thought that was a very clever anime. Maybe not my favorite, but very clever. I'm enjoying One Punch Man quite a bit, though I like the manga a bit better. I'm currently watching My Hero Academia. I love the Guts manga and the movies, but the anime's been a little goofy, in my opinion. Something about the quality of it's kind of got me screwed up. I watch a lot of anime. I really do. Even for a guy that's kind of particular about it, I try not to watch crapola, but there's still quite a bit out there that's good. I just watched the Castlevania anime on Netflix last night. It's actually not, it's like an original video animation. Totally not an anime. Feels so good and satisfying. Yes, it does. About to make it even more satisfying. Are you about to make it juicier? Anybody else want to make it juicy around here? Who else wants it juicy? I don't think anybody else wants the juice. Should be friends over here to my right soon. Should be able to cross the bridge safely. I think I saw a friend who also saw me. Let's see if he's going across the bridge. Probably gonna get him killed. Move around the backside. Picking them off. There's so many good animes out there. You ask me what is my favorite. That's a tough one. Oh man. I think if you asked me what my favorite manga was, that would be a much easier question. I'd probably tell you Blame. It kind of broke my heart because I was working on a Blame video and then PewDiePie made a video about it and I'm like, well, rip me. If I do it now, I'm just copying PewDiePie. So that kind of sucks. Though to be fair, he probably made a better video than I would have. His was very personal. Mine was going to be very dry and analytical. Hey, Sam Sheefals, nice to see you. Says Gate is an excellent anime. Well, there's Darker Than Black. Darker Than Black was kind of mediocre. What was a really good anime? Oh, JoJo's. Yes, the Roy. That is a very, very good anime. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. That one, it was so different, so offbeat. Really enjoyed it. The whole thing. I watched like all 97 episodes in a week. I went to town on it. Futney, I've only watched one of the Oat Studios videos. Haven't seen the rest yet. Feminism is Cancer. Interesting name. Yes, they did fix Dead Silence. That's done. You should do an anime review series. Oh yeah. It's like, look at me, review an anime. I'm gonna sit here and review anime. That seems nutty to me. I don't think that would be a brilliant idea. I don't think it would be a great fit for the channel either. I could totally do it. Somebody says, Eureka 7's always great. Eureka 7 was underrated. Says, you will always be better than PewDiePie. Thank you. Attack on Titan's of good, of course. Now, the whole chat is all anime. I have lost... I lost like 50 viewers talking about anime, dude. That's okay, though. Make sure I didn't miss any donations. No, I didn't. I did miss quite a few new subscribers. We have... Annette, Wax Wax, CNC Vlogs, Dane Gwynn, GoPro User, John Lloyd, Victor Bruh. Victor Bruh, you're from the second channel. Slasher, Ricky, Alex, Rayhan, and Dudu Baldini. Interesting name there. Quite interesting. Q Maestro has a question that I'm very embarrassed to answer. It says... Did you unlock any Modern Warfare Remastered guns during double points? And the answer is No. So I don't think it's a secret at this point that I have a very bad Overwatch addiction. And I mean, it's bad. I play a lot of Overwatch, and that cut into my Call of Duty time. And then I got introduced to this other game by Cross and J-Hub called PUBG, PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds. And that really cut into my Call of Duty time. So in the last couple of months, I haven't been playing nearly as much CoD as I have at almost any other time in my life, mostly because these other games have sort of taken up that amount of time. And it's good because I've got fun new games to play, but then it's also bad because I'm not playing my main game. Like, I need to be focusing on CoD. It's a crazy thing to think that as an adult I have a video game that I must play for my livelihood. Reese Baker 8 has subscribed, but I've just been loving PUBG, dude. I've been loving Overwatch. PUBG doesn't. Overwatch does have a ranked mode. So I'm kind of addicted to Overwatch because it has a very good ranked mode. PUBG is just the opposite, and that it's very casual, as I can pick up and play anytime I want, drop it consequence-free, stat tracking really doesn't matter. And not too much, but it does have a leaderboard, and I dropped 100,000 ranks on the leaderboard. So I was ranked 18,000 for squads, had a really good squads ranking. And then I played a day where I just didn't have a good day. It was on stream, actually. I deleted the stream. That's going to be some sort of fantastic nade that he just threw. Would you ever just have one of those days that no matter what you do, it just doesn't seem to work out? I had 4 hours of that. I got 3 kills over 4 hours, lost numerous games, and at the end of all of it, I ended up losing, down to like 120,000 something, so I lost over 100,000 ranks in PUBG. Ibrahim, okay, thank you for subbing. Lord of Cruxus, nice to see you. It was nutty, nutty, nutty. Oh, this is a 3-man team. I might back out of this game against the 3-man team. Tyler, you're tilting me, dude. Tyler Ross says, Drifter's PUBG streams can be boring because all he does is die. Well, thanks, dude. I love it. Had a rough game, so I do that on stream. This morning I played one game. Actually, I played 2 games. So one game, I landed first in an area with no people, and nobody was around me. And I went to a house, and there was somehow a guy already in the house with a sniper rifle, SKS, and he just spammed me with it. It was crazy. I never saw him land. Looked all around me, never saw a soul. I don't know how it happens. That guy's gonna be above me soon. See if I can find him through here. Oh, I just missed him. So, second game, that made me real mad. Second game I played, landed, same situation, except the other dude must have been tilted or something because he missed every single shot with his shotgun and let me kill him with an Uzi. Very embarrassingly. Brought me a lot of goodies. Next guy I ran into had a bunch of rifles and a vector and stuff. And he tried to shoot me through a window. Even had an advantage on me. However, oh, that guy disconnected. That sucks. However, I managed to pop him in the head, and I think he was actually shooting the side of the building because his gun clipping wasn't working right. So, sucks for him. Then another dude, he left me level 3 armor. Then another dude comes by and tries to run me over with a vehicle and gets it stuck inside of a little piece of ground down there. I kill him and get even more goodies. And just like the game felt like it was just giving me kills today, which was very good in a lot of ways. Just wish that could have been on stream. Dervogel says, hey Drifter, how much are you getting paid to praise Overwatch to your followers? Is it like T. Martin scandal level money? First of all, I think I might be the only person on YouTube that actually knows how much money T. Martin made on CSGO Lotto, but I'm not going to discuss that here. Second of all, I'm not getting paid to promote Overwatch or any other game. I wish that I was. Hey, Overwatch team, if you're watching this right now, please pay me to shamelessly shill for your game. I'm really broke at the moment. I would love to shamelessly shill for your game, Overwatch team. Please pay me. There, we'll do that. It's not true, though. I just really enjoy the game. Same thing with COD games and stuff. People have, they disagree with me opinion-wise. I don't know what this guy's doing. He's just giving me kills on the stream, make me feel good about myself. Up there, I think it's going to be the fun zone. Like, I just really enjoy the game, so I promote it to people because I assume that they will enjoy it too. Got nobody with that. No, typically game companies don't really pay for that sort of promotion. And like, I think promos on YouTube are getting easier to spot because companies are getting very direct with what they want. They're like, I want you to use this tracking link. I want you to get people to go to G2A and like install stuff. I want you to do this, that, and you have FTC disclosures now and everything. There's less companies now that will let you get by with not doing the FTC disclosure. Like, it used to be all of them would just ask you not to do it. Oop. That was very quick deaths in this game. But no. Like, I did a sponsored video on this channel recently. It was Dead by Daylight, and it's... What? What the fuck? I don't know what to say. Jordan Trombley, thank you for subbing. That, was so strange. That was so alien and so goofy. I don't know what that was about, man. That was so... I gotta shake my head out of that. You know what? We're just... Guys, I think that's some of the most nonsense I've ever seen. That blew me away. That's hard to deal with. Whew. Yeah, bullets.exe just stopped working. Satan's Meme Lord, thank you for subbing, dude. Says, you can't shoot through that fence. Yeah, that doesn't make a damn bit of sense, though. I don't know why the other guy couldn't shoot me or knife me. Or why nothing worked. I don't know why this... I think this guy's just... I think he's got some sort of macro going on to teabag and get free crypto keys. Like, he's just crypto key farming. Dude, but Drifter gets paid to promote CoD. Saw that one before it got deleted. Nah, dude, I wish... I wish... If I got paid to promote CoD... Here's the funny thing, okay. I get this, like, every stream, but the answer is so smugly brilliant. Okay, so let's say I was paid to promote Call of Duty. Let's just say that were, like, an absolute fact. And that, like, all these COD YouTubers and these videos and stuff got paid to promote Call of Duty. Okay, then what you would expect to see is a whole bunch of people being like, hey guys, Infinite Warfare is like the best game ever made. Dude, let's do this big supply drop opening. Supply drops are like super high value. You should definitely buy more supply drops and open them up. It's the greatest. And then like you would see a lot of like direct sponsorships. Because Activision's a huge company, right? There would have to be FTC disclosure going on. Hacker, subscribe. Like they would get sued into oblivion and maybe even like get like multi-million-dollar fines by the FTC for not complying. They're too big to ignore. So you would see that, and you would see like these giant sponsored disclosures going across the screen. You would see the links in the description. You would hear them call it out in the video because you have to. It would be so obvious and so crazy and so easy in a lot of contexts to do that, and you would see like everybody like shamelessly promoting supply drops. But the reality is you just don't see that. Even this year of all years where COD was on the struggle bus more than almost ever, really, you didn't. I mean, of course YouTubers did openings. That's because the openings make them money. Look, I can sit here and talk shit about supply drops all day, but if I just wanted money, if my only motivator was money and I had no standards, I would just open supply drops. That's all I would do, and I'm telling you, If I just sat here and opened supply drops, I would be rich. That shit makes so much money, it makes me sick. That's how it is. You get paid in hotel rooms, though, right? Now, free trips are nice. That is nice. Early access is nice, but it's not... It's very different than paid, I'm telling you. Oh no, Unit D77 says, Drifter, what do you think of PT Cruisers? People hate me for mine. Unit D, man, I gotta tell you. You're not gonna like to hear this. I don't like PZ Cruisers. Omega Jingazo has subscribed, thank you. Along with Prince and Binoy and Exotic Care, Quentin, The Runner, Hacker, Racker, Melvin Harris, Reese Baker, lots of people. I don't like PT Cruisers. I think they're just... Please forgive me. I'm not trying to insult my fans. I just think they're ugly cars. They look ugly. They don't look fun to like be in or be a part of. I forget that they can't peek in this game. Like, I don't think I would ever want to drive a PT Cruiser. I feel like the majority of the people that have them just got stuck with them is the only thing that I feel. It's like, I don't know, I'm being mean to you. Unit D, I'm sorry, buddy. I know. But here's the thing. People like what they like. And you can't always justify what you like. You can't always explain it away. And sometimes you don't have to. Like, should you have to justify why you like boobs instead of butts? Should you have to justify why you like girls with pretty eyes or why you like girls with pretty hair? Do you have to justify the things that you like? Why is chocolate better than vanilla? Why is cheddar better than Swiss? Like, these aren't things that you have to, like, objectively explain all the time. So, if you like your PT Cruiser, that is therefore the most important thing about a PT Cruiser. Got a nice double right there on that grenade. Like, you liking your PT Cruiser is the most important aspect of it, man. See if anybody... I can't go out there right now. We got too much UAV action. Actually, I might peek this guy real quick. I'm actually going to keep the pistol because I can draw it really fast. I'm just trying to bait time. They should know that I'm down here. It is so bright, though. I just want to get one more and start building streaks. Like, if your PT Cruiser makes you happy, dude, then you should PT Cruise all over the place. Kenori Merrick, nice to see you. Dude. Kenori Merrick, you're making my penis super hard right now. Kenori Merrick in the chat saying, I think the best movie of all time is Tales from the Crypt presents Demon Knight. And he says, people love garbage. Okay. You know what? I actually enjoy Tales from the Crypt Demon Knight. And I can tell you, just like objectively speaking, as a guy that knows a lot about movies, that is not a good movie. In a lot of context, it's truly not. But I found it incredibly enjoyable to watch. And I would watch it again today. It's got Tales from the Crypt Demon Knight has a certain level of charm about it that just works for what it is. And it has it does a couple of things so incredibly different for a movie of its time. It's literally got, like, you know, the inclusivism thing today. Tales from the Crypt Demon Knight literally has like a strong female lead, like a strong black woman that don't need no man kind of thing going on, which was extraordinarily uncommon when it came out, and is still pretty damn uncommon today. The plot does not necessarily go where I expected it to in that sort of cheap B-movie kind of way. And that's some of the magic about, like, B movies and stuff, is that they can do strange things with their plots that don't inherently add up. And by today's standards, kind of like Indiana Jones, instead of sword fighting the guy, and he just shot him. It was so fun to watch, dude. Yeah, he's got the best Billy Zane role in history. That was before Billy Zane got caught diddling kittles, right? I think that was his problem. It had this, like, weird black-on-white romance in the early 90s. It had some actually very good practical effects, too. Sabrina just subscribed. Like, if you want to talk scary movies, and he says, I'm working on a comic book series based on that movie. I hope it gets picked up. Kenori, are you a comic book artist by any chance? Like, am I stuck here? Okay. Like, Kanori, do you work on comic books or something? Just curious. Now, I can enjoy a lot of movies that are traditionally viewed more as, like, being trash. And that's okay sometimes. Kyle, dude, I'm glad you're loving the streams. I love streaming. I really do. Oh, no, I was gonna get the Rangers. I wanted them so bad. So many shots. Fireside Lemons. I see Lord of Cruxus says, I like Demolition Man, but people seem to think it's garbage. Dude, Lord of Cruxus, same thing. Demolition Man, Sylvester Stallone, Wesley Snipes, way ahead of its time. It predicted our sort of easy-to-offend PC culture before it was ever a thing, and exactly how we would deal with it. Like, and it had good action sequences, and it was legitimately funny as fuck, sometimes for the wrong reasons, though. Yes. No, no, no. Oh, you mother... This guy, this fucking guy, is running martyrdom with his dual shotguns because he doesn't want anybody else to have him. What a dick sucker. What an absolute fucking ass clown. Says, no, I'm a writer, but I haven't punished yet. I can't draw. Reverend Satan says, personal choice on weapons. What do you like, Glocks or 1911s? Like Glocks. Man, I like Glocks better. I like the sights. Unit D says, I PM'd you my response. Okay, private message on YouTube. I haven't checked those in a little while, I admit. Arjun Korpal, you senpai has noticed you. Got called a mother flopper. I like Asian girls in the chat says, 80s horror is amazing. I kind of agree. I enjoy 80s horror. It's something I grew up with. And there's something magically stupid about a lot of it. There's something that just kind of works when it really shouldn't. Compkex says he got Lawbreakers because of me. Well, dude, I hope you enjoy Lawbreakers. That game's that game's got a big uphill battle against Overwatch. Like, they've got a long way to go. I wish him the best, though.
The heart is the strongest muscle.
Fatty Catty, donate. Oh boy. I need to learn how to aim. Don't know why that didn't work. It says, if you were broke, so broke are you... wait, what? Fatty Cat says, so you broke, are you like, I can't go on vacation broke? Or are you like, I'm not gay, but 20 bucks is 20 bucks because you're a hot tranny and I got 17 more dollars for my... And my favorite movie is unironically Citizen Kane. One of a few I haven't seen. Fatty Catty, better known as Peter Bossinger. I'm more broke in that I am making about as much as I spend. My savings is not increasing. I'm not progressing anywhere. I guess you could call that stable in a way, but you're not really building to anything. You're just kind of doing the same thing every day over and over. Like, you're not really going anywhere. Tariq Blackwell, thank you for subbing. It's like, get paid, all that money goes to bills, more or less. There's no fun money. There's not a whole lot of improvements in the house. I save a little bit, just because I know that I need to upgrade and change things in my house over time. But it's not a lot. Like, I'm not doing crazy shit over here. Oh, I knew he'd be camping there. You know, I thought I was doing bad, and then I looked at the scoreboard. Good lord. Kyle Marquis says, hey Drift, what's your favorite movie? Probably Kill Bill. Really enjoy Kill Bill. This guy should come to the other side of the tank in a sec. Shit, I need to get under here. Kill Bill is one of my favorite movies. Still probably my favorite movie. I like a lot of Tarantino movies, like Kill Bill, like Pulp Fiction. Pulp Fiction's probably, like, more artistically, objectively better. Okay, now that that's done, let's see if... Oh, come on, I just want the new gun. Matt Miller 22 just subscribed. Thank you, buddy. Kind of getting stomped here. Kind of on team struggle at the moment. It's hard to do well when you're constantly on UAV. What are you doing? No! Skeleton Smasher, I do. I think the focus on World War II is going to be like cinematic stuff like Saving Private Ryan and World at War. It's just the whole helicopter train here. Kenori, I'd strongly recommend Pulp Fiction. I don't want to spoil it for you. But I would recommend it. It's a fun movie.
Enemy UAV is airborne.
It's a very fun movie to watch. What is this gun? This is a stupid gun. Henry Wild, thank you, man. I did not see Hateful Eight. Oh, man. Ugh, almost choked that one. I'm not paying a lot of attention to what I'm doing. Kind of frustrated with how the game is going, so I'm kind of like phasing out of it, not paying a lot of attention.
Losing Alpha.
I get a real sniper rifle.
We are being dominated. Take your position.
The heart is the strongest muscle.
Gitas donated 420. Love it. Says, based on your opinion of Call of Duty history, do you believe Sledgehammer Games is capable of building the COD we all want? Personally, I have little faith in the studio as a whole.
Airborne. Securing
Gitas, I do. I believe that they can. I know the people there probably better than any of the other studios, and I know that they care, and I know what they care about, and I know the things that they're planning on and they want, and I probably know a little bit more than I should about some of the things. But at the end of the day, especially this year, Sledgehammer has not disappointed me. They've done well in almost every aspect of everything that I've wanted in Call of Duty and that I think is a good step forward for the community. And I think that if something does go wrong with Call of Duty World War II, I would bet that the problem lies more with Activision than with Sledgehammer. Now, and by wrong, I don't mean like, yeah, the game could launch and there could be a gun that's OP. The game could launch and there could be bugs, like AW launched with a lot of bugs. Hopefully we won't be having the same ones. There's stuff that could go wrong with the game that can be patched, that can be worked on, that, you know, we can change playlists. But if you're talking about big things like jetpacks or crypto keys, or VV Thomas just subscribed. And we got a new sponsor, David Tranter. David Tranter, welcome to Team Drift. I'm glad you sponsored. Welcome aboard. And Gamerplay subscribed. I think that Sledgehammer Games is on the right path. And I think the only thing that's going to screw them up is interference from Activision. That is my honest appearance. There's David Tranter popping up. Thank you for joining Team Drift, dude. Appreciate it. Hope you enjoy your time here. And thank you for the subscription. I think that if Activision doesn't meddle with what they're working on too much, that they're going to make a fantastic game. Reboy, yeah, Treyarch's a very good COD developer too. But that's my opinion. I'm really... I have a lot of faith in them. I have a lot of faith in the people. One of the things I like about Sledgehammer, and it's definitely personal bias because it has to do with the tension that I get sometimes, but Sledgehammer talks to people in the community. Sledgehammer, from the top of the studio, from, you know, like Condry and Schofield, all the way down to the junior designers and stuff, at events, at competitive COD events, at COD XP, at we do DLC playtesting or whatever early, E3, they will come out and talk to YouTubers. They will talk to streamers. They will talk to people that play different games that have wildly negative opinions about Call of Duty, and they will listen and they will implement changes, and they will, like, if there's something important that they've missed, they won't blow you off and be like, you're just stupid and wrong, gives a fuck about streamers, fuck you guys. And there's a lot of developers, less so in the Call of Duty space now, though it definitely used to be that way. There's a good number of like studios and companies that have that attitude of that, like, the content creation crowd is dumb, and that all the streamers are greedy and they're stupid and lazy, and that, you know, you don't want to listen to them. Sledgehammer is more like, nah, these guys play the game all the time, so if they screw something up, it's important. Like, I mean, if they're complaining about something, it probably matters. Or even if they disagree, they'll be like, well, you know, look, 50K people hear it, we should at least pay attention. And they listen to you, and they get, but that's, so it's not just the special people that get listened to, and anybody can do that, right? The Sledgehammer people, at least the ones that I know, they're like active on Reddit. You probably don't know what their accounts are because they keep them secret for a reason, but they're there. Brian Hernandez, thank you for sponsoring, dude. I appreciate it. And dude, you are like on every stream on the second channel. It's nice to see you here. And thank you for the sponsorship. But like, the Sledgehammer guys are listening. They invite pros out to play early, not because they want to fuck their game up or because they think pros are I don't know, Activision boys or whatever, but they invite pros out because the pros are going to be ultimately the public face of the game for most people. The pros are going to be playing this game in front of hundreds of thousands of people weekly, monthly. They're going to be the face of the game during the big tournaments. And they want the game to be in a good state to be played and enjoyed by the people that are ultimately going to be promoting it. They want it to be competitive. They want it to be fun to watch. They want a lot of things like that. But they listen to like regular users. I have seen no small number of, we'll say, regular Joe gamers, just normal guys, not famous, not giant accounts, not pros, nothing, message Sledgehammer Games top to bottom, Condry to junior designer, and get answers, real live, actual, meaningful answers from the developers about different various things. What the fuck is he do? Did I just walk past him? I must have. Oh, he walked through my blind spot. I walked through his blind. I did a dumb. And I think that's what. Yeah, dude, I've seen Total Recall. And no, what happened in that movie definitely would not be possible. Just so you know, VA without a job. Oh, he was up there. Like that's. Oh man. I'm on the team with the 0-3 and 0-5 guys. This sucks. Like that's what I like about Sledgehammer. And sometimes, kind of like, the Treyarch does a similar thing. They'll listen. They'll just say that you're wrong. Because sometimes, you know, you're just wrong. Like, they'll say, sometimes they'll be like, yeah, we tried that, and shit was broken, man. Didn't work. Okay, that's a good answer. That's probably not, like, the super most, like, PR-friendly answer that a lot of people would want them to give. Because you have to be very careful about what you promise in a game, especially pre-release, because it may not make it to the final version. I think I turned this up a lot. Reinhardt, thank you for subbing. But they'll give you, like, meaningful answers, which is important. And I also know that they're very proud of their game, and they want to show it off. Like, they've been wanting to show it off way longer than they've been allowed to show it off. Like, I think I talked to, I don't know if I should really say that on stream, but I've talked to quite a few people at not Activision, Sledgehammer, that wanted to show off stuff a long time ago. Sir Toast? I try to keep my Tesla somewhere between 20 and 80% charged. That's the safe ranges. You don't want to go below 20 and you don't really want to go above 80 for maximum battery life because resellability is a very important issue for me. So that's really what I'm looking for. This guy should be looking at me. Yep. Drop shot's not going to work. Aim's a little bit too good for that, bud. I keep my Tesla about 20% charged if I can. Not 20, but between 20 and 80. Not too high, not too low. Good for the battery life that way. Pea shooter didn't quite work right there. I like Asian girl says don't talk down to us 0 to 25ers. I'm not sure if you're talking about age or follower counts, dude. I'm not sure. I'm really not sure what you're into there exactly. Ooh, hold up. Really? All the way around the corner like that. Okay, sure. Sir Toast, if you lease your Tesla, then no, it doesn't matter. Leasing is, well, I know the... Respectfully, I know the income level of your family and the way that they like to do things. Leasing is sort of a rich man's game, because it allows you to get a new vehicle very frequently. Like, you just change them out. It's kind of like paying a fixed price to just always have new cars. Us poors and us middle classes can't afford that. We have to buy things and make them last a long time. Fanny Fricky, Sleepy D, David Tranter, thank you, Reinhardt. Appreciate it. All the new subscribers. Like, if you're trying to get, like, longevity out of your vehicle, you just can't afford to do those kind of things. If you're just leasing them, no, I wouldn't give a shit either. I would just run it, I would just charge it up all the way all the time. It's not going to matter. Because you're going to just trade it back in 2 years and get a nice new vehicle. So, yeah. I know a lot of people that lease vehicles because they've got the income to do it. And why not? I mean, if you've got the income, why not just lease vehicles and get new ones every 2 or 3 years? There's no reason to go through this whole complicated loan process or buy and resell your vehicles. If you've got that kind of disposable income, I'd do it too. Marcos Aros, man, been watching me since the MW3 days. Well, thanks, dude. You know what, Marcos? You can maybe answer this question better than other people. I think I've actually gotten better at this game since then. Typically, like, people... Well, he shot me in the head and he had Juggernaut. People get worse at video games as they get older. I'm 5 or 6 years out now. I think I've actually gotten better. I think I've learned a few things. I used to be really trash at Call of Duty. Dead Razor just subscribed. Thank you very much, Dead Razor. Appreciate it. Like, I used to be awful at COD, man. Like, man, in-depth episodes used to be like single kill montages. I tried to do the jump shot. Stream gaming, I'm kind of scared. I think Doomfist is going to break the game, dude. See, that's the Scorpion I know and love right there.
Enemy UAV is airborne. Friendly airstrike on the way. UAV recon standing by.
What's my win rate? I'm not sure if you're talking about on PUBG or on this game. On PUBG, depending on what mode, it's somewhere between 1 and 5%. On this game, I don't know. I've always usually actually, like, overall, I've had pretty solid win rates on COD games. Fuck me. Sir Toast, why did Ice Poseidon get banned off of Twitch? I didn't know he was top on YouTube Gaming. I mean, I know I've heard of the guy, but I don't know why he got banned off Twitch. Can you tell me? Nice. Sue headshot.
Our UAV is online.
It's Umzi. I haven't played League of Legends as much. Overwatch has eaten into my League of Legends time significantly. Very significantly. Bum 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 bum. Well, thank you, Marcus. Glad to know I could make you better. Ah, shit. Martyrdom. Martyrdom gets me so much because I'm always running over bodies. Ay, 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 ay. Not gonna be able to do that one. There's like no good places to position in this map, really. See, now I'm just on UAV, so fuck.
Our UAV is online.
Oh, you were right around the corner, you dirty mother... See, people are kind of giving up. Like, we're winning, but it's not like a fun win. It's like we're trapped in our spawn, but we're still winning because the enemy can't take the Point Bravo without just getting shit stomped.
Enemy helicopter approaching.
Come on. There goes one down. There's a big question mark. I know I can't shoot the helicopter with this gun.
We are about to achieve victory, comrades.
Oh, okay. Ice Poseidon, yeah, the IRL stream guy. Okay, I know him. Yeah, he did a lot of goofy things.
Enemy UAV is airborne.
I am familiar only with some of them. Wiz brought him on YouTube Gaming, and now there's pretty much no rules on YouTube Gaming. Dude, YouTube Gaming makes me mad sometimes because they will let really illegal streams go on for a long time just to make money. Like, people will get on here and they stream UFC and boxing matches and sports events and stuff. VA without a job, dude. Thank you for sponsoring the channel. I appreciate it. Welcome to Team Drift, or welcome back. I believe you're an older sponsor that is returning. See you all the time on the second channel, though, of course. Regular there. Any tips on moving to the US from the UK? I think you should be prepared to drive much, much further distances than you've ever driven in your life. and you should be prepared to eat lots of batshit crazy awesome food. America is a land of really awesome food because everything is technically American food. Like, it's like you... I just died from falling. Like, you come to America, it's like, well, what are you going to eat? There's no American. There's hamburgers and pizza and stuff, but you want to have Korean food? Well, congratulations. That's an American food, too. You want to have Italian? Oh, we got Italian, but we Americanized it. You want to go get ethnic Caribbean food? That is just as acceptable. People here probably have the widest palate variety of every other culture that I've ever known. We eat all sorts of stuff. Lord of Crux says, sponsors are coming to the Check-In second channel soon, TM. I've actually talked to some people at YouTube Gaming about it, and I'm in the process of getting them turned on. Zach Morris, thank you for subbing. And I'm just kind of getting shot in the back right now. What's my favorite anime? Oh, we already talked about that later. I like a lot of different animes. I watch a lot of stuff. I think the lack of sleep is catching up with me. I'm starting to kind of phase out here and not pay a whole lot of attention to what I'm doing. I'm playing stupid at the moment. So I'm probably going to call this stream a little bit earlier. I'm burping it up here. I don't want to continue to play stupid and do stupid things. Though I did just get a new sponsor, Maverick11, dude. Thank you for sponsoring, dude. I appreciate it. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to Team Drift. I hope you enjoy your sponsorship. Oh, actually, you know what? You know what I'm going to do? I'm not going to call this early. I'm going to play Shipment. And I'm going to make my custom asshole class for Shipment. You guys are going to see some really stupid stuff here. This is something I love doing. We're going to have a little fun here. Yeah. We're going to have a lot of fun here. I'm going to be taking them straight into Valhalla. King Cow, thank you for subbing, dude. We are going to be a huge, huge, raging asshole on Shipment. And we're going to have a lot of fun. Sir Toast, there is definitely a good chance for a late stream tonight. Ronan Harwood, thank you for subbing. Probably much later, like after 10 p.m. or so. Absolutely. XT Amethyst Gaming, PUBG or Overwatch? Dude, I don't know. Probably PUBG. Void Phoenix says rip. Yeah, dude, we're gonna ball out here for the end. It's Radar has subscribed. A lot of people coming in. Ferda, EO Monk, a lot of fun people. Okay, so this is one of my favorite things to do. It might take me a little bit to get going, but
Domination.
wait, wrong one. This one, because the hipfire in this one is so ridiculously tight. Yes. This is how I have fun. Like I say, I'm streaming for funsies. This is how I have fun in Call of Duty. This is gonna be what's fun for me. Except I take a big L right off the bat. 2 L's off the bat. 3 L's off the bat. Shipment's so fun. It's about to be the 4th L. Cetus Gaming, or is that Jetus? That's Jetus Gaming. Thank you for subbing, Jetus Gaming. Appreciate it, dude. There we go. Gave an L. Receive an L. I'm basically negative L's. It's not good. Oh, come on. I was supposed to be having fun here and I'm getting murdered. Bad murder. Not even the good kind of murdered. Not a fun kind of murdered. It's a spooky kind of murdered.
Enemy UAV is airborne. Losing A. Enemy UAV is airborne. UAV recon standing by. Losing A.
You know, I really don't like that these AFK guys are in the game because it kind of ruins it for everybody else. Like, it's not really satisfying for me to kill them, exactly.
Securing Charlie. Our UAV is online.
I just walked over the dual shotguns, didn't get a chance to pick them up. I think that guy just spawned right there looking at me. They do that in this map. This is a stupid map. Really.
Securing C. Friendly airstrike on the way. All positions locked down. Load what you got.
People are getting dominated here? Question mark? Not sure what's happening.
Our UAV is online.
This is goofy.
Losing C.
Wow, I have Juggernaut on, and I am not lasting very long. Not that much of anything really lasts a long time in this game, but still sucks. I'm gonna have to actually reload. So no! I went for the knife! Obey Quick, thank you for subbing, dude. I thought I was doing bad. My team's taking big L's. Okay. I'll get something going on in a second. Nobody here, oddly, has actually gotten a chopper or anything, which I find a little strange. Typically, people are getting them real quick. Really now. And they spawn all around me. I don't know why I think I can sit still. I feel like spawn right in front of him. Yeah, I'm an L-absorbing machine. I'm giving a few. I'm mostly just taking them. Got about a 2-to-1 bounce back at the moment. Fuck me. That guy's gonna get a chopper. It's that motherfucker right there that's been camping. You know what? That one. I just don't want this guy to have a chopper, so screw him in particular. I'm just gonna ruin his fun today. Okay. I'm gonna have to do a little better than that. To end the stream a little bit more fun than that. Somebody says, Drifter, you should please end my suffering. Maybe. Maybe enjoy the new Spider-Man, dude. Okay. So I can do a little better. Just hide, just hide. No hands, we're waiting. We're still in it to win it. Nope, now we're dead. He spawned looking at me, ain't that some shit? Literally spawned looking at me in this case. There's no safe spaces on this map. Actually playing with decent people today too. They're not the average dumb bronies. They at least shoot back. What else do we have? I can be a bigger ass with this maybe. My asshole powers are too weak. I want to follow this guy until he dies, basically. I just want him to die so I can take his shotguns. Somebody else is trying to take his shotguns. Damn it. I don't know if I'll ever be able to pick those things up. Yes! Yes! Whoop! No! Turn the corner into like a whole team. Feels bronze. This is so dumb. This guy's just always here. This is just absolute chaos. Oh, running right by that one. I earned a UAV team. I'm so good. Not really. I don't know what to say about anything here. Like, normally I'd be doing commentary, but this is all so nutty, it just doesn't matter to me. Like, I'm gonna spawn and rush in with a shotgun again. Alright, guys, I've got a shotgun. I've spawned. I'm rushing in. What are we gonna find? People spawning right in front of me, right and left. Oh, I ran too far. Alright, spawned with a shotgun. What's the strategy? We're gonna sprint right in. We're gonna find somebody. Gonna kill like one person, maybe two. Then probably pass. There's one death. They're gonna hide for a second. Alright, gotta sprint right back in. Time to do it to it. So stupid. So stupid.
UAV recon standing by. Securing A. Losing C. Losing Bravo. Losing Charlie. Our UAV is online. Enemy UAV is airborne. Losing Charlie.
Last kill is gonna be terrible.
Good work, comrades.
Yeah, it's not even the breachy. It's more annoying than that. Got a few new subs coming in. Zachary Carter, Nova Ninja, Sarti Sajid, Scrounge X Ninja Cat, and a Chinese name I can't read. That guy's just been there the whole time, not even really playing. Kind of feels bad. See Danger Jones, dude, I'm not planning a Patreon. Not my style at all. Not at all. Played all this time and still didn't earn one single crate. Ugh. Ugh. Rough. Alright guys, well that is going to be the end of the MWR stream today. More or less did it just for funsies. No particular reason. Just want to sit down and talk to you all and have a good day. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you learned something somewhere along the way. And if you did, don't forget to like, favorite, and subscribe. Drifter out.